how to handle when women cancel dates at the last minute. Hi, Sharp Game come at you with another video from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So I got this question from a long-time listener. He said he had a date set, supposed to meet up with this woman, and within the last hour or two before meeting up with her, she canceled. She said something came up. I gotta take a rain check, you know. So he wanted to know what I think about it and how should you handle it. Okay, so this actually happened to me about 3 months ago. I was supposed to meet up with somebody. It wasn't a quote official date, but it was just somebody I had known for a while. Not supposed to actually see her before I moved to North Carolina. You know, one of those things. See you when I see you type deals. You know, I don't know when I'm gonna see you again, but hey, you better catch me before I leave, cause this could be it. One of those type deals. So, what happened is, I was supposed to get up with her at 6, and she said, "Hey, you probably have to reschedule for another day before you leave, right?" So I said, "All right, cool, you know, no biggie, whatever, right?" Now, I didn't contact her at all. If someone cancels on you or says, "Hey, let's reschedule for another day," I'm not contacting them. I'm not taking the initiative to set another day, another time for anything. I'm not doing it. Let them do it. You know, I don't know what happened. I don't really care what happens. But all I know is if I set the day and time for us to meet, and if you cancel, you're gonna have to take the initiative to set another day and time. I'm not gonna contact you because I'm not the one that break the time. I'm not the one that wanted to reschedule. So that's how I handle that. You know, I'm not. I look at it like if I commit to a time and you cancel, that's it. Or, dude also said, what if she no call, no show on you and you haven't heard anything? Well, if she no call, no show, I'm not ever going to contact her ever again. As a matter of fact, if I'm sitting there waiting for her, and if I call her, no answer, she doesn't pick up the phone, if I text her, no response, I'm not ever calling her again. As a matter of fact, even if she did pick up the phone, even if she did respond to my text while I was waiting for her at the spot, I'm not going to take the initiative to make another date and time again. I'm not. She's gonna have to do that. And even in that case, if I have to go somewhere and wait for you, and then you call me after the time that we're supposed to meet, that's done. It's a wrap. My time is valuable. I mean, the time is that's my greatest asset. So I'm never, for me to go out with for me to even think about making another day and time to meet up with that person that left me sitting at that bar, restaurant, wherever, after the allotted time we had set, for me to even think about making another date with that person, it's probably not gonna happen. If anything, she's gonna have to come to me next time. Come to where I live, or maybe I live in walking distance to the spot or something like that. She's gonna have to take the initiative. I'm not doing it because I didn't break nothing. I didn't break no time. I didn't cancel, whatever the case is. But that's how I handle it. You know, I'm not. I'm not trying to make another day and time for anybody to break anything. I'm not taking the initiative to do anything. That's how I do it. You know, now some guys will say if if she cancels, most women will say, they'll ask the guy, hey, what's another day that we can meet up? My answer is, I don't know. That's always my answer. I really don't know because I have other stuff going on. So I'm not sitting around just thinking about how can I make time for you when you just broke the time that we had. You know? That's how you should that's how I handle that. That's how you should handle it too if you respect your time, because if you go out of your way to set another day and time to meet up with her, a lot of women would be like, you must not have nothing to do. If you just go out of your way to make time for me, and if I, especially if I cancel, I didn't even show up. She might did a no call, no show, and you still took the appropriate time and initiative to meet up with her, even after she stood you up. And then I've been around women that the guy was calling them because they were supposed to meet up, and these women are laughing. She's laughing because she said she forgot to meet up with the guy or whatever. So so she answered the phone and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot we're supposed to meet up today. So I apologize, this and that or whatever." If a woman says she forgets, she's not interested in you. Her interest is very low. If a woman that has high interest in you, she's not going to forget to meet up with you. As a matter of fact, she's going to take the initiative and the time, the set side time to meet up with you. She's going to make sure she have all her ducks in row to meet up with you if she has high interest. If she has low interest, it's kind of like, oh, you're just something to do or whatever. If nothing comes up, if something else comes up that's better, she'll cancel with you and move on with the other guy or hang out with her girls or whatever. That's usually how that works. It's very seldom that she'll have some family emergency. Very seldom that happens. It happens. That's not common. That they'll have some family emergency, something come up, my daughter gets sick or whatever. I remember one time I was actually hanging out with this chick at the bar, and she was there for like not even 30 minutes. She got a phone call, and the person on the phone was telling her that somebody was over at her house or somebody's house. So this chick was contemplating about leaving, right? So I'm just overhearing this on while she's talking. I'm acting like I'm not hearing anything, but I'm listening, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking, if this chick leaves, she's never gonna see me again. And she left, and she never saw me again. And this is what her reasoning behind it. This is what she claimed. She claimed that her cousin, her sorry ass cousin, by the way, that she talked about all the time, She talks about her cousins all the time. She said her cousins came over to her house and they over there waiting for her along with her daughter. I'm like, look. I said, okay. And I never saw her again. Oh, no way, man. No. I'm not going to waste my time, you know, getting dressed, get in my car, drive, what, 15 minutes away, sit down with you for less than 30 minutes, and you're going to tell me that, hey, I got to leave because my cousin's over at my house waiting on me. And these is not out of town cousins. Local. Sorry ass cousins of hers. And no. So from when she left that day, that told me where I stood with her. And I never saw her again. I talked to her one time since then. Never saw her again. And this is, you have to have standards, some standards about yourself. You have to respect your time and respect yourself. And don't tolerate a lot of this nonsense. And you know what? She's so full of herself. She doesn't even realize why I haven't seen her since. She doesn't even think really. I don't even think she really think anything was wrong with that day. But I know if she had high interest, she would have never done that. She would have never done that. So, but I knew where I stood that day with her. I kept it moving. And you should do the same thing too. So tell me what have you done in the past when a woman canceled on you, or maybe she did a no call, no show on you? What did you do? I'd like to hear your comments below. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share this video, check out my Patreon by clicking the link below. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.